Welcome to Who's Involved in an EV Charging Infrastructure Retrofit for an Apartment Building. A strata committee, or perhaps a strata committee and a facilities manager, will usually get a request from an EV owner that the EV owner wants to charge in the building. So the strata committee will then ask the strata manager for assistance. And this can involve engaging an EV charging consultant. An EV charging consultant may then make a request of an energy retailer for historic metering data, which can be used to analyze the building. Then further work can be done by either an electrical or renewable or mechatronic engineer in terms of designing a solution for the building. Now, if the building doesn't have modern smart meters, then a metering company might be engaged to upgrade the electricity meters from analog meters or interval meters to smart meters. Then the next thing is to engage EV charging equipment suppliers who provide things like charge points and load balancing systems and also a billing system. Now, the EV charging equipment suppliers may also use third-party electricians or electrical contractors in the case of high voltage work where it involves supply upgrades from the nearest substation into the building. Now, the NBN provider is another party that needs to be consulted because there's communications involved. Some sort of internet connection needs to be set up for the building or the house. And then a comms company can be involved to install communications equipment, data racks or Wi-Fi repeaters and routers. And following this, a billing service provider that runs an EV charging billing management system would be able to operate their billing throughout the car park area. Now, the fire company is required for things like recertifying penetrations into the main electrical room or new penetrations that are made into fire-protected areas of the building. The insurance company needs to be consulted because they might have particular policies, such as not more than 4 electric vehicles can be located on any floor of a basement car park, or you won't be able to insure the building. And then a grid provider may need to be engaged in terms of getting a peak demand study for the building. And then in the case of a multi-level basement car park, it may be required to get a structural engineer to see whether the concrete flooring in the basement car park can handle the additional weight of hundreds of more electric vehicles, which weigh twice as much as normal vehicles. Then you may need to go to your local government for approval. Are you changing any of the visitor car parking spaces to be EV charging stations? And do you need to put in a notice of change of use to your local municipal council? Then you may need to go to the state government. For example, if you've got more than 100 car spaces and you want to apply for co-funding in a strata building, you might go to the New South Wales state government to get co-funding assistance from them. Then you'll need to engage a strata lawyer, and the strata lawyer will draft the bylaws for electric vehicle charging for the solution that you've now decided on for the building. And then you'll hit the go button and you may engage a project manager to project manage the installation of the EV charging infrastructure. And finally, as some of the wrap-up work, if you're using visitor car parking spaces, you may engage a bollard system company that has, for example, a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi enabled automatic bollard system for shared charging spaces. And you may engage an online booking system company. So that's the quick overview of who's involved in an EV charging infrastructure retrofit for a strata apartment building. Thank you.